Assignment. Academic session, July 2022 to 24, Semester 3. Course, Understanding Aesthetics and Art Education. Assignment, TMA. Course code, MVA 026. Assignment code, MVA 026/AST/TMA/S3D23. Marks 100. Please attempt all the questions. Section A, 5 marks for each question. Section B, 10 marks for each question. Section A. Note, answer the following in short note, 300 words per question. 5 marks each. What is aesthetic? Aesthetics, derived from the Greek word aesthesis meaning sensation or perception, is a branch of philosophy that delves into the nature of beauty, art, and the principles governing our perceptions of what is visually and conceptually pleasing. It is a discipline that seeks to understand the fundamental elements that contribute to our appreciation of objects, experiences, and artistic creations. Aesthetics encompasses a wide array of considerations, including the interplay of form, color, texture, composition, and overall harmony. While aesthetics has its roots in philosophy, it has far-reaching implications across various facets of human experience. Beyond the realm of art, it extends into our encounters with nature, architecture, literature, and even everyday objects. This field probes into questions of subjectivity and personal taste, exploring how cultural, social, and psychological factors influence our responses to the world around us. One of the fundamental inquiries within aesthetics pertains to the definition of beauty itself. Beauty, in this context, is not merely a superficial quality, but a complex interplay of sensory and cognitive processes that invoke feelings of pleasure, admiration, and satisfaction. It is a quality that transcends cultural boundaries, yet is also deeply influenced by cultural norms and historical context. In practical terms, aesthetics plays a crucial role in the creation and evaluation of art and design. Artists and designers employ various aesthetic principles to evoke specific emotional and intellectual responses in their audiences. Through the careful selection of colors, shapes, and composition, creators aim to communicate meaning and provoke contemplation. In essence, aesthetics is an intricate and multifaceted concept that encapsulates both the philosophical contemplation of beauty and the practical application of artistic principles. It is a lens through which we examine and appreciate the world around us, shedding light on the profound ways in which our senses and perceptions shape our understanding of the aesthetic experience. Discuss the different approaches to aesthetics. Aesthetics, as a philosophical field, encompasses various approaches that seek to understand the nature of beauty, art, and our aesthetic experiences. These approaches provide different perspectives and frameworks for analyzing and appreciating aesthetics. Classical aesthetics, this approach, originating in ancient Greece, places emphasis on the objective qualities of beauty. It posits that beauty is a universal and inherent property that can be objectively defined and appreciated. Thinkers like Plato and Aristotle contributed significantly to this tradition. Plato believed that beauty was an eternal form existing in a realm of ideals, while Aristotle argued that beauty is found in the harmonious arrangement of elements. Empirical aesthetics, this approach, rooted in empiricism, focuses on the individual's sensory experiences and how they influence aesthetic judgments. It suggests that aesthetic experiences are subjective and vary from person to person. This perspective draws on psychology and neuroscience to explore how sensory perceptions, emotions, and cognitive processes shape aesthetic preferences. Formalism. Formalism emphasizes the formal qualities of an artwork, such as its composition, color, lines, and shapes, as the primary sources of aesthetic value. This approach downplays the need for external context or meaning and asserts that the aesthetic experience is derived solely from the artwork's intrinsic properties. Russian formalism and new criticism are movements associated with this approach. Expressionism. Expressionism emphasizes the emotional and expressive qualities of art. It suggests that the purpose of art is to convey the artist's emotions and inner experiences to the audience. This approach values authenticity and the raw expression of feelings, often eschewing traditional standards of beauty in favor of intense emotional impact. Pragmatism, pragmatic aesthetics, associated with philosophers like John Dewey, focuses on the practical and experiential aspects of aesthetics. It emphasizes the role of art and aesthetics in human life, suggesting that aesthetic experiences have a practical function in enriching our understanding of the world and our place in it. Postmodern aesthetics, emerging in the late 20th century, postmodern aesthetics challenges traditional notions of beauty and artistic value. It often rejects grand narratives and embraces diversity, hybridity, and the blurring of boundaries between high and low culture. Postmodernism emphasizes the plurality of perspectives and the incorporation of popular culture into art. These diverse approaches to aesthetics provide a rich tapestry of perspectives for examining the nature of beauty, art, and our aesthetic encounters. Each approach offers unique insights into the complex interplay of subjective experiences, cultural influences, and philosophical inquiries that shape our understanding of aesthetics. Differentiate the art and art education. Explain. Art and art education are intertwined yet distinct concepts that play crucial roles in the world of creativity, expression, and cultural enrichment. Art. Art refers to the broad spectrum of human creative activities that involve the generation of visual, auditory, or performance artifacts that express the creator's imagination, emotions, or conceptual ideas. It encompasses various forms such as painting, sculpture, music, dance, literature, theater, and more. Art is deeply subjective and open to interpretation, allowing for a wide range of styles, techniques, and mediums. Art serves multifaceted purposes in society. It can be a form of personal expression, a means of communicating ideas or emotions, a reflection of cultural identity, or a commentary on social and political issues. It has the power to evoke emotions, challenge perspectives, and inspire reflection. Art also plays a significant role in shaping and reflecting historical and contemporary narratives. Art education. Art education is a structured and intentional process of teaching and learning about various forms of artistic expression. It encompasses formal instruction in techniques, theory, history, and appreciation of art. Art education can occur in various settings, including schools, workshops, community centers, and private studios. It aims to nurture creativity, develop technical skills, and foster critical thinking about art. Art education is crucial for several reasons. Skill development. It provides students with the technical skills and knowledge needed to create art in various mediums and styles. Cultural appreciation. It exposes students to a diverse range of artistic traditions, allowing them to appreciate and understand different cultures through their art. Critical thinking and interpretation. Art education encourages students to think critically about art, analyze its meaning, and articulate their interpretations. Personal growth and expression. It fosters individual creativity and self-expression, allowing students to explore and communicate their thoughts, emotions, and ideas through artistic endeavors. Professional development. For those pursuing careers in the arts, formal education can provide essential training and opportunities for networking and exposure. While art and art education are related, they serve different functions. Art is the creative output, the result of individual or collective artistic endeavors, while art education is the structured process of teaching and learning about art. Art education serves to nurture, guide, and facilitate the development of artistic skills and understanding, ultimately enriching individuals' creative journeys. Together, art and art education contribute significantly to cultural enrichment, personal growth, and the broader discourse of human expression. What do you mean by Rasadhvani? Rasadhvani is a term from Indian aesthetics and performing arts, particularly associated with the Natya Shastra, an ancient Sanskrit text on dramaturgy and the performing arts attributed to the sage Bharata Muni. The Natya Shastra is one of the most comprehensive and foundational texts in Indian performing arts, covering various aspects of theatre, dance, music, and aesthetics. In the context of the Natya Shastra, Rasadhvani can be broken down into two components, rasa and dhvani. Rasa, in Indian aesthetics, rasa refers to the emotional or aesthetic experience evoked in the audience by a work of art, particularly in performing arts like theatre and dance. There are 9 primary rasas: love, shringara, laughter, hajya, sorrow, karuna, anger, raudra, courage, vira, fear, bhayanika, disgust, bibhatsa, wonder, adbhuta, and tranquility, shanta. Each rasa is associated with specific emotional states and is intended to resonate with the audience's own emotions and experiences. Dhvani is a term that translates to suggestion or evocation. In the context of the Natya Shastra, dhvani is the aesthetic principle that deals with the suggestion or evocation of emotions in the audience through various artistic elements, such as dialogue, music, gestures, and expressions. It's not a direct representation of emotions but rather a subtle, indirect means of invoking feelings. There are 2 main types of dhvani, alamkara dhvani, ornamental suggestion, and rasadhvani, suggestion of emotions. When combined, rasadhvani signifies the evocation of emotions in the audience through the medium of performing arts. It implies the skillful use of various artistic elements to create a profound emotional impact on the viewers or listeners. Rasadhvani is a fundamental concept in Indian classical performing arts, including classical dance forms like Bharatanatyam, Kathak, Odissi, and others, as well as in classical music traditions. Practitioners of these arts strive to master the techniques of evoking and expressing the 9 rasas in order to create a powerful and emotionally resonant experience for their audience. What do you understand by the art education? Art education is a structured and systematic approach to teaching and learning about various forms of artistic expression. It encompasses a wide range of disciplines within the realm of visual and performing arts, including painting, sculpture, drawing, music, dance, theater, and more. The primary goal of art education is to nurture creativity, develop technical skills, and foster a deeper understanding and appreciation of art. Key components of art education include skill development. Art education provides students with the technical skills and knowledge needed to create art in various mediums and styles. This includes instruction in techniques, use of materials, and mastery of tools. Historical and cultural context. Students in art education programs often study the history of art and its various movements, styles, and periods. This contextual understanding helps students appreciate the evolution of artistic expression and the cultural influences that have shaped it. Critical thinking and interpretation. Art education encourages students to think critically about art, analyze its meaning, and articulate their interpretations. They learn to deconstruct and analyze works of art, considering elements like composition, form, color, and symbolism. Creative exploration. Art education provides a safe and supportive environment for students to explore their own creativity and develop their unique artistic voice. This can involve experimenting with different mediums, styles, and techniques. Exposure to diverse art forms. Students are introduced to a wide range of artistic disciplines, allowing them to explore various modes of creative expression. This exposure can inspire cross-disciplinary thinking and experimentation. Portfolio development. For students pursuing art as a career, art education often involves the development of a portfolio showcasing their best work. This is crucial for applying to art schools or for professional opportunities in the field. Cultural appreciation. Art education exposes students to a diverse range of artistic traditions, allowing them to appreciate and understand different cultures through their art. This can foster a greater sense of global awareness and empathy. Personal growth and expression. Beyond technical skills, art education encourages personal growth and self-expression. It provides a platform for students to explore and communicate their thoughts, emotions, and ideas through artistic endeavors. Art education can take place in various settings, including schools, workshops, community centers, and private studios. It is an essential component of a well-rounded education, as it encourages creativity, critical thinking, and cultural appreciation, and it plays a significant role in nurturing the next generation of artists, designers, and creative thinkers. Write briefly on the following. Bharata Muni. Shankuka. Badalalata. Abhinavgupta. A. Bharata Muni. Bharata Muni was an ancient Indian sage and scholar traditionally attributed as the author of the Natya Shastra, an influential treatise on performing arts. This text, believed to have been composed between the 2nd century BCE and 2nd century CE, is a comprehensive guide that covers various aspects of theatre, dance, music, and aesthetics. Bharata Muni's work laid the foundation for classical Indian performing arts. The Natya Shastra addresses a wide range of topics, including the theory of drama, the structure of a dramatic performance, the classification of emotions, rasas, the types of characters, and the use of gestures and expressions. It also discusses the role of the audience and the various elements required for a successful performance. Bharata Muni's contributions have had a profound and enduring influence on Indian performing arts, and his legacy continues to shape the practice and theory of classical theatre, dance, and music in India. B. Shankuka. Shankuka was an ancient Indian philosopher and aesthetician who contributed to the field of aesthetics. He is known for his work titled Shankuka Sutras, which is a concise treatise on aesthetics. While not as extensive as the Natya Shastra, Shankuka Sutras provide valuable insights into the principles of Indian aesthetics. One of Shankuka's key ideas was the concept of rasa, which refers to the emotional or aesthetic experience evoked in the audience by a work of art. His discussions on rasa built upon the foundation laid by Bharata Muni, further refining and expanding the understanding of this crucial aspect of Indian aesthetics. C. Badalalata. Badalalata was an Indian philosopher and grammarian who lived around the 8th century CE. He was a prominent figure in the Mimamsa school of Hindu philosophy and made significant contributions to the study of grammar and aesthetics. In the context of aesthetics, Badalalata is known for his work Sphotasiddhi, where he expounds on the theory of linguistic communication. He argued that meaning in language is conveyed through a holistic unit called sphota, which represents the total meaning or idea conveyed by a sentence. This concept had a profound impact on linguistic and aesthetic theories in India. D. Abhinavgupta. Abhinavgupta was a brilliant philosopher, theologian, and aesthetician who lived in Kashmir in the 10th to 11th century CE. He was a polymath who made significant contributions to various fields, including philosophy, theology, and the arts. Abhinavgupta's most renowned work is the Abhinavabharti, a commentary on Bharata Muni's Natya Shastra. In this extensive commentary, he provides profound insights into the theory and practice of Indian aesthetics. Abhinavgupta's contributions to the understanding of rasa, aesthetics, and the philosophy of art have been highly influential not only in India but also in the broader philosophical and artistic traditions of South Asia. His work continues to be studied and revered by scholars, artists, and philosophers to this day. Describe the different theory of education. Discuss in detail. Education encompasses a wide range of theories and philosophies that shape how individuals learn, the goals of learning, and the methods used to facilitate it. Here are several prominent educational theories, each with its own unique approach and emphasis. Behaviorism. Description: behaviorism, associated with theorists like B. F. Skinner and John B. Watson, focuses on observable behaviors and the idea that learning is a response to stimuli in the environment. It emphasizes reinforcement and conditioning as key mechanisms for learning. Methodology: behaviorist approaches often involve structured drills, repetition, and rewards or punishments to reinforce desired behaviors. Cognitivism. Description: cognitivism, influenced by psychologists like Jean Piaget and Lev Vygotsky, emphasizes the internal mental processes involved in learning, including memory, problem solving, and comprehension. It views learners as active processors of information. Methodology: cognitive approaches involve strategies to enhance memory retention, critical thinking, and understanding. This may include techniques like concept mapping, problem-solving exercises, and scaffolding. Constructivism. Description: constructivism, associated with theorists like John Dewey and Lev Vygotsky, posits that learning
Recording.
Yes.
Mana was going on? For that.